What's up, everybody? You're listening to Two Pete's in a Podcast, episode 124. I am one of your hosts, Gary Peterson, joined as always by my brother,
Brian Peterson.
And
Josh, guys, I'm really hungover. I know I've said that before.
you don't sound it, honestly. Like, I expected you to be in a really bad way today.
So that's this is the best, showing one side of my face versus showing the other.
Did you get some liquid IV in you? Is that what happened?
Exactly. I feel like I need it. I look fine. I sound fine, but my head is absolutely awful. There's usually times when I look as bad as I feel, but you're not getting that today. I look immaculate as per usual, but inside is a battle, or a battle that was lost, rather. Yeah. I drank an entire bottle of wine alone, as per usual. And but in one night instead of over a course of a couple of days, because I watched a whole bunch of anime that was insane. It was Evangelion, and I finished that movie that took 20 years to make. It was okay.
I thought it was Evangelion.
Yeah. Evangelion. Yeah, it's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I feel like I watched 10 minutes of the first episode 500 years ago. I was just like, I'm out. I can't do Max.
It's really good. I mean, it's mechs, but it's also just about depression and edible complexes, and just a lot more edible complexes.
I can do depression and I can do edible complexes. That means where you eat a lot of food, right?
Yeah, there's eating of food in it. There's some penguins in there too.
So I certainly have that part.
See, for me, my anime just has to be straight up violent. It has to be straight up violent.
This gets violent. Eventually, it does. There was a really good somebody has a Suicide Squad-esque collar on their neck, and then their head blew up, and I was like, yeah, do it.
Spoilers.
Yeah, somebody has a collar, and somebody's head blows up. You know who's it?
Nice. You never know.
But you didn't say everybody has a collar and somebody's head blows up. You said one person has a collar and their head blows up.
A few people different have collars.
Oh, okay.
A few do.
Okay.
But anywho, it was all right, and my head hurts a lot.
Okay.
Wow. Well, we'll get into it. So
get into it. Is Cowboy Bebop on the docket?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe.
Okay, good. I just want to make.
There still isn't a trailer.
Anime talk. You want to go ahead and talk about Cowboy Bebop real quick while we're on anime?
I mean, let's just do it real quick. They put out some images, some production stills of the characters in costume. We got Spike Spiegel, we got Faye Valentine, we got Jet Black, and they look okay. They do look like yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like, it looks like cosplay. I'm like, well, let's see it in motion. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the one I was most disappointed with was John Cho or whatever as Spike. I don't know. Yeah, it just that one looked the most like cosplay to me. I mean, yeah, none of them looked.
It's very
great.
1-to-1. The costume's just.
It is, but yeah, I mean,
costume.
Yeah.
Well, I think naturally it's going to look cosplay-esque anyway, right? Because it is taking something that's
probably
a cartoon essentially, and translating it to real life or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly. And the cartoon thing where they have a uniform that they wear every single day, that's it. So it's almost does it a disservice where it's can it just be another blue suit and tie that this guy wears? Does it have to be literally cell for cell the exact thing that Spike Spiegel wears? But is it gonna look better emotion?
Does this have whatever that character's name was? Little kid?
Yeah. Oh God, why am I? Ed.
Yeah. There's Ed and there's Nine.
Ed will probably be.
Ed's played by Maisie Williams, I think.
No, that's just what everybody wanted.
Is that for real? I'm just making a joke. But.
I mean, when the show was announced, insert every single Stranger Things kid into everybody made those Adobe Photoshops. Yeah, as Ed, sure, why not?
But, Finn Wolfhard might be a good Spike Spiegel. He's got the hair already. I feel like
alt casting right there. Yeah, just take.
Am I thinking of one?
Do what they do with Tig Notaro and put Finn Wolfhard as Spike Spiegel. That'd be funny. But yeah, I mean, is it probably going to be bad? Yeah, it probably will. But, prove me wrong. I'd love to. And then Yoko Kanno will hopefully lay down those tracks really hard like she does. She's the composer of the old anime, and she's doing stuff for this one. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll wait and see. I thought there was gonna be a trailer this week, but
Yeah, when is this supposed to be coming out?
It's like November or something,
yeah,
right?
Okay.
that's why I was
So
shocked there
it should
wasn't
be
a
any
trailer.
second.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just put out a whole bunch of stills. They got John Cho doing the what is it called? The Wing Chun wooden dummy thing. I forget what it's called.
Okay. Is that called a Mokujin?
I forget. I don't know.
Because I know in Tekken that's a character.
There was a character, right?
But
Yeah.
like, I feel like that's weirdly what that's called sometimes. But I might be wrong.
The Wing Chun thing, the wooden man,
Yeah, the little-
whatever
yeah.
the heck it is.
Because
the
it,
thing
I
that
don't-
like Bruce Lee always practice on.
yeah,
You always gotta go. Foof,
you know.
foof, foof.
Hey, Jackie
Right.
Chan did it too.
That somehow makes me really good at martial arts. Is just going like this with some wooden sticks.
Yeah, and speaking of those, and speaking
Yeah.
of Jackie Chan, because he did that in the Rumble in the Bronx. I
Okay.
think this was after last week's episode. I did go to Twitter, and Jackie Chan was trending, and I was like, "What the f? What are you doing?
No.
Don't you do
Yeah,
this
I
to me?"
saw this and I saw people going like,
Yeah.
well, after you confirm, yeah,
Yeah, so I was just like, what's like? It didn't say R.I.P. or anything, so I was like, okay,
Mhm.
maybe he just got injured or something on a movie. Who knows? I'll just go. And then it's just like everybody talking about like from ShangChi. There's a bus fight scene, which you can kind of see in the trailer. I don't know where this extra footage comes from. I don't know. Maybe there's another trailer, but it's basically him on the bus fighting, and he like takes off his jacket, punches some dudes, puts his jacket back on in the middle of it, and everybody's like, "Oh man, it's Jackie Chan
yes.
stuff." It's like, yeah, because that guy that we talked about, Brad Allen, who worked closely with Jackie Chan, did the
he was a
stunt
coordinator.
Yeah, he was a stunt coordinator for this. So yeah,
Ah.
and there's some and like. That does get me a little bit hype for Shang-Chi. I never thought I'd say that.
The
but,
more-
but if
by
it's
the way,
if it's an actual martial arts movie, that's what I want. An
That's the
actual
only thing
martial
it
arts
can
movie.
be. Like
I think
that's
it
what
is gonna be.
I just don't
yeah.
want too much sci-fi trash in it. That's where I'm
There's
scared.
definitely, obviously, there's
Well, yeah.
going to be
I mean,
that
there's weird
mystical
rings.
and kind of all that stuff. But I do think overall you're going to get a martial arts film.
Yeah,
I
And
hopefully
the closer it gets,
Go ahead.
the more I'm excited about it, honestly. Like, I've kind of let go of my apprehensions about the green screen. It's clearly green screen, but I do feel like earlier trailers, I feel like it looked worse and almost like they were kind of sharpening things up as it, and I
Yeah.
do think that does happen. Obviously, we all know
Yeah.
that, like, deadlines and stuff, but
Aquafina's gonna look amazing in the final cut.
Oh,
that's
she's
never
canceled.
gonna happen.
Aquafina's
That's
canceled.
never going to happen.
Aquafina's
She's
canceled.
gonna.
She's gonna be replaced by Tig Notaro.
Canceled?
No, they're
Did she
trying to
now?
they're
No.
trying to get her canceled because I guess she speaks with a black accent.
Oh,
And I
yes,
guess in some
recall that,
interviews
yeah.
she's saying she would never do, an Asian, a stereotypical Asian accent, but everybody's like, but you do a black accent and you didn't grow up in like a black neighborhood, so it's just like,
Who knows? She's Aquafina from Queens is the name of her show. That's her
yeah.
defense.
But apparently she's not from
Um,
Queens.
Apparently she's not from Queens, nor from Queens.
She's
Starring
really not
Aquafina.
from Queens?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought she was.
I don't. I just
don't
saw.
know.
I just saw
Go
the
ahead.
Twitter people that were just saying like she
Sure.
grew up in such and such neighborhood, which has a very low, black population. So there's no like, why are you doing this accent? And it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you didn't grow up around an accent, it is
But
weird
again,
that you
that's
put it
also
on.
inherently racist anyway, isn't it? To say like this, because there are some accents that are like
It is, but
that
like,
are relative to like neighborhoods, almost like, so even if you're Puerto Rican or you're black or you're white,
but
you grow up in that neighborhood, you kind of speak the same way. you
yeah,
know?
but yeah, I agree with that. But like, one, I don't like Aquafina, and two, like, if you grew up in a neighborhood that doesn't have people with those accents, I'm not saying just black people, but just if it's not a neighborhood with that accent, then how do you have this? Is it put on? And yes, it's put on. So I think it's more just her saying that she wouldn't do an Asian accent, like, that hurts the culture, basically. I was like, I
gotcha.
agree. I agree to some extent. I mean, sometimes, the characters from Asia. That's why I still think Warrior has done it better than any other show. Whenever they're
Warrior's so fucking good. Oh my God.
whenever they are whenever they're speaking to an American or a person who speaks English with speaking English to an American, they have like the stereotypical Asian accent. And then whenever they're
because
speaking
in universe they don't know how to speak
Yeah.
English.
Right,
and then
right,
whenever
that
they're
makes sense.
speaking Chinese person to a Chinese person, then it's perfect English. That's the best thing.
You're right. It's
Warriors the best show.
And I never get tired of their like transition from that. Whenever it happens, they like do a camera swirl, and then the actors that are speaking a different language then go into English with their standard American accents that are. And then like when like they're having that conversation, and then an American walks in, like it like weirdly. Oh god, it's hilarious and actually really cool.
I know Gary refuses to watch it for some reason.
That's actually the best thing that y'all have told me about the show. That makes me want to look at it.
It also has amazing fight scenes. Like,
yeah, that part doesn't interest me. It's how the camera works around.
So
English.
Back to that. Like I like to think with Shang-Chi, like they knew like okay, at least for the first act of the movie or 2 acts, we can't have like reality bending, like CGI battles. So what do we do? Well, and like what do you do after like all this stuff with Thanos and whatever? It's like just bring it down, bring it down to the street level, bring it down to reality, do a martial arts movie, which there is going to be a dumb ultimate mega battle at the end of it, of course, but like
sure,
hopefully they ground it
the sky.
There's going to be a dragon, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it from the trailer, but I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a safer bet for them to kind of bring it all down to a lower level for the first movie of well, what's easy to say is maybe like one of the harder. It's gonna be harder to make a hit out of this one.
Yeah,
than
I mean
some other movies.
Yes,
especially
but
the fact
I do
that
think
they're sticking it to only being in theaters. Even right now, they're like, nope, just not even Disney, whatever. Just go to the theater. I'm like, really, guys?
They're like, blast you, Scarlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I the closer it gets, I'm like, I'm interested in that for sure, because I think it's next weekend, correct?
I mean, it's a you watched Black Widow. You'll watch anything.
No, I know, and Black Widow was not great to me. But
that was the first Marvel movie where you instantly were like, this is not good. I think I've ever heard you talk about.
Yeah, I feel that way about Venom Let There Be Carnage too, and I haven't even seen it yet. That one looks.
It doesn't look good. That's what's crazy.
I don't understand it. Sony can't. We gotta stop letting Sony make comic movies. We got to. We have to stop.
No, they have to keep doing it so they keep the rights to Spider-Man.
People liking Venom, the first Venom movie, was the worst thing that could happen to
I've still never seen it. That's what's crazy is
I didn't like it, but I did.
If you would have told me in 2000 that there'd be 2 Venom movies, and I haven't seen either. I mean, obviously the second one's not out yet, but like, I don't know. At first I was gonna go watch Venom because I was like, yeah, it's Venom. I love Tom Hardy and Venom, cool. And then now it's got Woody Harrelson, Carnage, and I'm just like, yeah, the trailer does not.
Woody Harrelson's great. And it's like, but everything that has been shown, it looks terrible. It looks really dumb. Yeah. The only redeeming quality to me a little bit, and it still admittedly is a little dumb, is the part of the trailer where it's like, that's a red one. And, Venom's like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, I'll let you eat everybody. And he's like, okay. Basically, I'm in. Yeah. That part was the only part I was like, sensible chuckle kind of deal, for me a little bit. But no, Sony can't. They've proven they try to run comic book properties into the ground.
Yeah,
that's what I was hoping for when they were doing this movie. It was like, let it be the death touch, let them stop. But then it accidentally became good, and then it was like, no, they have it too much.
Oh yeah, y'all are right. Yeah. I mean, we're going to talk about the freaking Spider-Man. No Way to Get Home or whatever.
Kevin Feige's doing that.
He's not doing anything. That's Sony. Hey, Marvel has Sony to thank. Marvel has Sony to thank for that.
No, Sony. Oh, you got that backwards, bud.
No, bud.
Sony has Marvel to thank for this.
Sony, as long as they put out a movie once every 5 years, they could keep running that whole franchise into the ground. Marvel gets more out of Spider-Man being in their stuff than Sony gets out of having Kevin Feige be like, "Oh, here you go. Here's Doctor Strange."
I'm not sure who's drunk here anymore.
Nobody's drunk. They're lucky.
Yeah, should we talk about No Way Home?
Yeah. Spider-Man. I mean, so when did the leaks start happening on this thing? I feel like it was like Monday
last
night.
week.
I did not see
Sunday
I feel like last week. Yeah, there was some leaked trailer.
Me and DQ actually were in here, and I was telling him about it. He found it, I think, actually. sent it to me, and we were watching it, and it was the same trailer that eventually came up, but it did have unfinished CGI, which was weird. But you could hardly tell anything.
You couldn't hardly
so
wait
potato quality,
to see that.
Yeah. And then I think literally the very next day it was up, and it already I think holds the record now for the most views in 24 hours. People were thirsting for this trailer.
Yeah,
I mean,
once again, Marvel getting more out of it.
Yeah, they did the thing for Sony. Yep, you're right. They
Marvel's getting more out of it.
Thank you for admitting that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's now that Marvel is controlling this character, people care about Spider-Man again,
because you disliked the Tobey Maguire ones and the Andrew Garfield ones. Oh wait,
Brian,
you loved all of them.
Here's how I'll shut you down on this with your completely ridiculous argument. The Amazing Spider-Man didn't have a third one.
Yeah.
Because Sony ran it literally into the ground.
Okay, and it looks like they're running this one in the ground, if I'm being honest. Hey, because they're doing the Spider-Man 3 thing where they go, hey, here's 500.
Here's the thing.
Here's 500 villains.
Shut your mouth. You're completely ignorant. Here's the thing. It's going to work. And it has been working.
Of course it's going to work, because it's Marvel.
Everybody, the game.
Captain Marvel worked. Black Widow worked.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Conversation done. So anyway, SpiderMan No Way Home, the trailer finally went up, and as I already mentioned, has a cajillion views on it because guess why? Marvel's doing it right, and everybody's excited for it. And who's in the end of the trailer? Doc Ock. What little bomb did we see roll across the thing? The Goblin, freaking.
Oh my god.
Norman Osborn
Goblin
style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's Doctor Strange? Oh, he's actually whatever, Sinestro or whatever the hell his stupid name is.
Has to be.
I don't know.
There's something there. Something is up.
I don't even watch breakdowns, and I see so many theories without even trying, and it's just like, can y'all shut up?
Are they saying
like
Doctor Strange isn't Doctor Strange, but he's somebody else?
Because here's to me, this is the best point of it. Is Doctor Strange is so careful about everything, basically, right? He's so like to the point, and like we got to cross our T's, dot our I's kind of guy. And then this time it's like even Wong or whatever his name is like, don't do the spell. And he's like, yep, wink, gotcha, won't do it. Definitely gonna do it.
So that's the thing of that, like, I don't think the plot is gonna be as simple as like teenager wants to not be embarrassed in life anymore, then wizard grants his wish. Like maybe it'll be that initially, but there's got to be more plot to that. Like does he somehow trick Doctor Strange? Why would Doctor Strange change reality for a little teenage boy to not be famous or infamous anymore? Yeah.
Right. But the other thing is, and this is clear as day, and I think DQ was talking to me about it, this is clearly their way to essentially get him to forget MJ.
Which is so dumb.
People say that, but you kind of have to have that, right? Like Spider-Man's not supposed to be happy.
Well, that's what
he's not supposed to be rich.
He's not supposed to be rich. I hope that they get around to that. Is that like I actually hate the Spider-Man like drama of him being like, oh, I'm Spider-Man, but I've got this other life. It's so hard to balance because especially in this universe where Tony Stark, everybody knows that he's Iron Man. Everybody knows Captain America's Captain America. Like the idea that you can't do that, especially when you have peers that have done that their entire lives, like that's really dumb. I'm not saying it's not hard, but it's really dumb that like it's like a point of contention, and it's what his whole life revolves around. It's like, I don't want people to know I'm Spider-Man. Like, fucking get over it. You saved the universe. The world's bigger than that.
It's more because of the protecting his friends and family, though.
I mean, in the original comic books, yes, but keep in mind, again, like he like owns Stark Industries or whatever now, and like he can protect his family. Also, he's got super friends. They could live at the compound. It's fine. Like everybody has friends that needs protecting.
Yeah,
like
got the Iron Spider
Josh.
Costume.
Yeah, you need conflict. So that's the thing is that I want it to be different conflicts. I want it to be better, and I'm hoping, and this is just like my own little fan fiction, is that like he meets Toby Spider and Andrew Spider-Man, and they're like, yeah, everything about our lives has been ruined by the fact that we just didn't talk about the fact that we're Spider-Man, and like everything's awful, and then they're like, wait a second, everybody knows that you're Spider-Man, and like everybody still loves you. You should just roll with that, buddy. You should do that. Like, our lives are terrible. You should do what, and that will be like the emotional arc is being true to yourself and true to your family, whatever. Like, okay, that would be cool. But it's probably not going to happen.
I just thought about something. One, Gary, you forgot to mention Jamie Foxx's electric bolts.
That's
happening.
Yeah.
So hopefully Paul
right.
Giamatti will be in here as Rhino. Hopefully we can get that, and then we can get Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman.
Thank you for bringing that up. This is how we know that Sony ran this into the ground, because they brought Jamie Foxx in as Electro, and Paul Giamatti as Rhino. Oh my gosh, that was the worst.
But if Kevin Feige's running it, he wouldn't allow that, right?
Right, but he will do something better with it, And that was probably Sony's. Thing, like. Basically,
put Electro in there.
Yeah, basically like James Gunn with the Suicide Squad, where they're like, you have to put, what's her name, Harley Quinn in the movie. You got to just put her in there somewhere.
But a second thought that hit me while we're talking about, because this is just Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, maybe in this, whatever the heck. I don't remember if castings. I don't remember if it's confirmed either of them's in there. I feel like it is.
Was a leaked photo.
I feel like Toby's definitely in it. Oh, was it Garfield? Okay, I knew one of them supposedly was in it. But then I just thought, what if we get a surprise cameo that nobody saw coming, and it's Nick Cage as SpiderMan Noir? Let's do it. Let's get Spider.
There is a surprise cameo that was in the leak. I'm not sure if we want to talk about it. Or at least apparently that's what I've heard. I didn't see the leak, but there is a surprise cameo of a certain character. Do you guys not want to talk about it?
No. If it's in the
it's
trailer?
not confirmed.
No, it was in the leaked trailer. Is the thing.
Well, the leaked trailer was the trailer.
All right, so if
Craven?
Craven? No, wait. Who's Craven?
Wes Craven?
Because I told DQ Craven is that the Craven the Hunter, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like in the grainy video I watched, I thought I saw Craven the Hunter's like his outfit or whatever.
Maybe. And I was talking about Matt Murdock.
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of theories. Like, here's this guy with a short sleeve white button-up shirt. That must be Matt Murdock.
So he's not actually. He wasn't in the leak.
There's been rumors for a while that Charlie Cox.
I didn't get to find it.
Oh. No. There's been a lot of rumors about Charlie Cox being in this for a while, but who knows? I mean, I think that'd be neat. I love the idea of
Netflix verse.
Yeah.
Like existing at all.
Get him and get Luke Cage in there. You can keep Jessica Jones and Iron Fist the F out of here.
Iron Fist go toe-to-toe with Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi just rings his ass.
How kills him. I would actually go watch it for just that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the speculation, is that's Matt Murdock or whatever.
Yeah.
And as Brian said, that would be cool. I think, like I still want Netflix to bring back Daredevil or Marvel or whatever. I don't know. Punisher for sure.
So what else was in the leaked trailer though? Was there anything else good in there? Was there Toby Spider-Man or Andrew Spider-Man?
No, they don't show any of that.
See, I've seen some speculation where there's the part in the trailer. I only watched it once, but like he's up on. Where he's up on the car. I think before the Green Goblin's thing. Yeah, like he's in the little suit. Like it's Tom Holland or whatever in the suit, but people are suggesting that that's from Tobey Maguire's. Like they showed a picture of him like laying with Kirsten Dunst or Mary Jane in the same suit, so it's like, is he just that person now? I don't know. There's a lot of. It's a Marvel movie. People are gonna go, or it's a movie period. People are gonna go insane over any theory. I saw somebody.
Kirsten Dunst in that movie.
I saw somebody trying to connect Vision or WandaVision, because in there they have a thing about it being a special day, and it's the 23rd, and Spider-Man trailer released then. Kevin Feige was trying to tell us back in January when this trailer was coming out.
There's Kojima levels of stuff happening here.
Idiots. You could literally find something from any Marvel that has any date, probably. And it'd be like, oh, dude, they knew back in 2003, Blade Trinity showed us that the Avengers movie was going to do this. Kevin Feige. It's driving me nuts.
Love it.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
Put Kirsten Dunst in this movie, you cowards, please.
Don't put Kirsten Dunst.
No, don't do it.
Kirsten Dunst is
Can you
bad.
imagine if they did the upside down kiss? Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be illegal. Man. I would not want to see that.
I mean, different version of it, different people kissing, but they're still doing it. That would be awesome.
I still don't understand.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, is it just me? I mean, Gary watched the trailer, so did Doc Ock look weird? Are they
He's
doing
DH,
okay?
whatever.
Kind
He's
of.
DH like crazy. Yeah, like he just looked
whatever his
very
name
strange.
is. Like he's
Alfred
old.
Molina.
He's
He's
a
there.
super
He was old whenever he
man
did
now.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was
So-
already like in his 50s at the time.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like something about that shot looked weird, but I'm sure it's not final CG, so I'm not gonna complain too much.
I just love good de-aging, and that Marvel's the only one that does it. They're gonna de-age Michelle Yeoh in ShangChi. I can't wait to see that. And the guy who plays his dad is gonna be de-aged. It's good de-aging.
I don't like
Good
any de-aging. Just get a different actor. Like do it right, like Fast
If
9
it's
did.
good, like they're literally the only ones that do it good though. Like
Do it like
what's
Fast
his
9
name?
did.
Yeah, Fast 9. Fast 9, where they like do like weird vocal like they did something to do his voice to make it more Vin Diesel-y. Whoever played baby Vin Diesel. They did. It was weird.
You know
I was
what-
like, that's not his natural voice. They're like, it's almost sounded like they had Vin Diesel like also say the line and then like merge them somehow. It was bizarre.
You know what I was thinking about the other day is it's crazy to me that Rocksteady still has that Suicide Squad game that we've seen no gameplay of. I'm
Dude,
just
that
like,
thing looks so bad, bro. Like when I see the that's the one.
but you
I
haven't.
feel like I've seen the Harley Quinn.
that
Or
that
is
was
that-
a
is that
CG
the- that's
trailer.
the other.
That was a
Okay,
CG
but either
trailer.
way, the Harley Quinn looks terrible, dude.
Well, we'll wait
like-
until the game comes out. But I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
care,
like,
but-
they would have been so smart to have that ready. I mean, obviously, Rocksteady takes 500 years to make a game. Because when did Arkham Knight come out? 2014? 15?
I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Video
long
games
time.
have not come out in a while, guys.
That's true.
They're not been
Um,
video games.
All right, let's see. Let's do Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah, so Gamescom happened, and they had the
Games.
one night live or opening night live, whatever Jeff Keighley's thing is, and they showed this rumored I don't know how you say it, Firaxis, Firaxis, the people who make XCOM and stuff. They're coming out with a Marvel game, basically, but the trailer was so stupid. I mean, it got people hyped, obviously, just because seeing a Marvel character just like, dude, Wolverine. But like, it has like a terrible cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman, which I already don't like as a song. But then they have this cover that comes in, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? And I mean, I would give them some leeway if Sandman, the Marvel character, was coming in at that time, but he's not. That I saw. I watched half the trailer, and I was just like, I'm out. Supposed to be a gameplay, I think, on September 1st or something. So they didn't show any gameplay. I mean, I'm curious about how an XCOM like game would work with like melee characters. Like, like I can understand it if you're Punisher and you're just like, I'm gonna blow this dude's head off over here. But yeah, Wolverine's a little bit. Are they gonna give him health that regens? Like, yeah, I'm just curious how they'll do it.
I'm not looking forward to it. Here's how they're gonna do it. Not that well.
Yeah, probably. But
There's a lot. Well, I mean, way more than we have here mentioned, right? The Gamescom stuff.
yeah, I don't think I
But-
put the Death Stranding director's cut. They showed a lot of stuff. You get like weird little booster pack, like jetpack type thing now. Although you can't fly, it just like you can jump off of a cliff and it'll just kind of like soften the fall for you, which I thought looked kind of stupid. There is a buddy that you can get up and ride, like he's just legs with a little platform, and you can get up and ride him places.
Really?
That was cool. The only bad part to me was they showed like, you know, you can like they're gonna have little circuits for racing. That looked so slow to me. Even in the faster vehicles, I was like, that looks so slow. but they like it's supposed to have like a new facility thing that like looked. It was that part that they showed in the other trailer where it's kind of Metal Gear Solid-ish. They have Metal Gear Solid-ish music. They show like new cutscenes where he's like looking in this dark room. It was the creepiest part for me. Like he's looking in this dark room. You hear these crazy noises. There's like, you know, stuff floating around, and then like while he's looking that way, like you just see a giant whale just coming like right near him from the darkness.
Really?
It's just like, I don't like that. I don't like whales. Whales can swallow you.
They certainly can.
Yeah, but
Yes, they can.
I'm still hyped for that. It's crazy that they're adding so much for just a $10 upgrade. I can't wait to have the haptics in my hand.
Can't wait to have a PS5. Oh wait, I have to.
Yeah, you do have to. Deathloop's coming out next month. Unless it gets pushed back. I mean, I think it finally went gold, so.
Yay.
Yeah. There's a bunch of previews out for it now. I haven't watched much because I'm trying to keep mostly blind on that, but it sounds like it's probably pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good. It's one of the few games from the launch, basically, that I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I actually need to go watch some more stuff on it just to see kind of if it's what I think it is or whatever. How it's shaping up. So I'll probably be doing that today, watching some of that footage. Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, finally got a date, and it was pushed back. Yeah, it was February 20th. Is that what it was?
18th.
Yeah, okay.
But patch.
Yeah, a patch hit for the whatever the hell Zero Dawn. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of it. The PS5 patch finally hit 60 FPS. Apparently, it's great. I haven't played it yet. But also, I didn't put it on there, but I think that game Sifu comes out like 3 days after that game, the Forbidden West. That's that crazy-looking melee, martial arts game that looks real cool that they showed a while back. And, a lot of people are like, oh, they can't release it that close to Forbidden West. It's like, why can't you? Like, I don't understand any game that's like, I got to run away from Call of Duty. Like, yeah, Call of Duty's going to sell a bunch. It's gonna. We'll talk about that in a second, but it's going to sell a bunch, and it's just like wherever you release your game, there's going to be a game that's probably more popular. I mean, that's all there is to it, basically. Like, I mean, it's a smaller indie game. It's not going to be, if you push it back to March, hey, who knows what's in March? Maybe God of War's coming out then. It's not, but
right.
But yeah, I mean, just release your game. Make it look good, and they've made it look good. I mean, I'm going to be getting Sifu. It looks pretty cool to me.
Nice. I need to check that one out, too.
Yeah. The more they show, the more it looks cool.
Check out, honestly.
Yeah. But real quick, I was going to say, speaking of Call of Duty, the Call of Duty Vanguard...
This shocked me, by the way.
Alpha came up on the PS5 and PS4. I downloaded it. I played one round, hated it, uninstalled it.
Was this Vanguard?
Yeah, this is Vanguard. It's some new mode.
This is the new Call of Duty game?
It's the new Call of Duty game.
I didn't even realize it was like, I didn't hear about a beta, an alpha.
I didn't. I thought it was, one of those, hey, pre-order, and then you can play this. But no, it's just open to everybody.
Like you said last
week,
they
just announced it,
yeah. So I thought, well, we'll be a month or two away from a trial.
It's so awful. Like, basically, the mode in the alpha currently is like Champion Hill or something. Champion Hill, and it's like it's 2v2 v2. It's 8 teams of 2, and it just randomly goes through, and you have 12 lives. So like you're playing for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't remember what each round
12
is.
12 lives between the team, or
between
12
the team.
Lives per character. Okay.
Between the team. And basically, so your goal is to kill them more than they kill you, and then it'll switch up who you're fighting against. You buy stuff at the start of the game. Sometimes you'll get an in-between buy round. Like, you literally have to buy perks, buy UAV, or, it's just that. Why did you put out this mode? I'm not saying don't have this mode. Why would you put this forward as like, hey, come try this? It sucks. So it's like literally, it felt so terrible to play. I was just like, yeah, I don't even want to try another round. Like, it's just so bad. So
and
yeah.
This is a PS5 exclusive beta, right?
No, I think PS4 also. It's PlayStation.
Oh, well,
they have the market.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
But it was not enjoyable whatsoever.
It look?
It looked ugly.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. It's not a very good looking game.
Uglier than normal Call of Duty games? I mean, I know it's a little early, but or about
I wouldn't
par.
say. I would say on par with Cold War, which somehow looked worse than Modern Warfare from the year before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just... And apparently there's a gun. I've seen people complaining online about the STG. Like, if you buy that in the first round, that's the only smart move to make because it's the most overpowered rifle. And basically you should buy that and just upgrade that.
To be fair about how it looks, as I understand it, they're not always about work at Activision. Sometimes they have inter-office parties.
That's true. They do have their Bill Cosby room or whatever.
So anyway, they got their Matt Lauer locked door.
In between not making a game, they have to go be monsters. So it's a very busy work-life balance.
Yeah, of course. You can't always put out your best work.
When you're beat it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody just needs to be a little understanding. And I am.
Yeah.
So... Well, that's disappointing. Like I say, totally shocking to everybody in the group chat that was out.
And it's so weird. Yeah, I mean, everybody was shocked. But it's so weird to me that this is Sledgehammer, the same people who made Call of Duty World War II, which sucked. Stop letting them make anything. Let them support other Call of Duties, because that's all any Activision developer does is just support Call of Duty.
See, I'm not sure which route is better, though. Like, do you just crank out every year a new Call of Duty that's bad?
No, they need
to do the route of Battlefield where you just crank out a bad Battlefield every 3 or 4 years.
But, they should do the thing where they actually take a break. I know they have 5 billion people working on each one, but just take a year off. I know they're not going to, because why would they? It still sells $1 bazillion worth no matter what product you put out. And I'm freaking vowing right now I will not purchase that mother effing game.
Clip it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Yeah, I will not purchase it. Now, if you see me playing it, I might have got it for free or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
sure, yeah.
I got it for free by giving him this money.
No, because I'm trying to get video cards, and maybe there's going to be a promotion whenever that happens. Who knows? Right now, it's like Battlefield, I think, 2042, I think you'll get if you get a freaking 3080.
If you get a mythical.
Yeah.
Mythical. Which, by the way, real quick, a giant restock, and there was still not enough product for anybody. Like, I don't know if y'all saw any of the stuff I was posting, but
I saw something.
The Arlington Best Buy was one of the ones, and they were saying there was over 150 people there or whatever, and easily 2/3 walked away empty-handed after having camped out for I don't know, whatever, half a day or whatever it was. It's insane, man.
It
so
is
insane.
And again, I started going down the stupid rabbit hole. I was talking to Josh about it earlier. Just looking to, hey, let's buy a new PC. Let me just look. And it's a stupid rabbit hole to go down, but it literally, I can get a PC with a 3080 Ti in it almost as cheap as just buying a 3080 Ti.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Yes. Which to me is the route I would go anyway. And especially for you, kind of, because can you even fit a 3080 Ti in your?
I think I could, but I mean, I'm trying.
Will the motherboard support it?
Yeah, I mean it's just PCI Express. I think it should.
But is it a double slot?
I haven't looked into it too much, because I mean, obviously I want a new PC, but not just for the new PC. But then it's because then I can get a capture card in this one, have this one be my streaming thing, so that then I can get the PS5 hooked up and stream in 4K on the PS5, so it doesn't look like a muddy trash. Yeah. But it's a little hard to talk my wife into spending a stupid amount of money. So
I want to get a PC too, but DQ tells me not to because of the chip.
True. Josh is literally the few times that Josh does play, he comes in and is like, DQ, can I buy a PC now? It's like, oh, yeah, you're waiting on the chipset. Okay. It's
I think you should just buy one.
Little guy just wants a PC.
I mean,
DQ, let him have his PC.
I know.
Yeah.
Let the boys play on his PC. I'm literally looking at Best Buy pages right now. $3,000 units with 32 gigs of RAM and and 3080s only.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it don't have the new chip. It don't have the new chip, right?
Right. But it's still probably got a really good chip. Was it got like a i9 9900K or?
That's the
I'm looking
the
at
ones
i9,
I've looked
yeah.
at are i9 1100.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Or 11,700 KF, or I don't remember the exact numbering, but yeah, it's just 800 cores.
Maybe I should just get it anyway. DQ's not listening right now, right?
Look, not right now. He's not for sure. He's dead. But
talk me out of getting a PC, Gary, because I think that's what you're about to do.
No, I'm the wrong guy for that. Dude.
Here's why I'll talk you out of it. I don't want you to be that much better than me. Everybody else already has better systems than me. I can't be in dead last, man.
I got my 1070 over here in my old Omen, this 3-year-old computer.
I literally just troll NVIDIA because I followed them for some giveaway a million years ago on like Twitter and Instagram, and anytime they post something like, "Hey, here's RTX," I'm like, "Hey, how about you let me buy your card? Show me where I can buy your card." Oh, another reason to own this? I can't buy your card. I want to own it. Everybody wants to own your card already.
Brian, should I not buy a PC and wait for this dumb new Intel chip?
If I'll put it in, if I could do what I wanted to do, I would have a new PC right now.
You wouldn't even wait for the chip.
No, I wouldn't. No, yeah.
Why not?
I'm looking at it. Because why am I gonna wait for a new chip? I can have.
This is gonna be better. They changed the shape of it. You can't put it in the motherboard. It's a new shape. That's what DQ says.
Okay. But like, I'm just telling you, I would personally get one right now. I'm not trying to talk you into it. I'm just saying, if I could just do what I wanted right now, I would literally stop streaming, stop recording, and just buy it right now.
And then Scott Pilgrim style, sit at the door.
Yeah, just waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with Brian on that. Like, DQ's right. Like, if the new chipset is coming out, like what'd he say, October? I feel like is what he said.
He said Q4 is what he said.
Yeah. So October at the earliest, right? And it's like if it comes out, I mean, with the chip shortages, is it affected?
Yeah, that might be super
Q4
hard to get.
Now Q2, Q3, Q4 of next year.
Or is it Q4? Exactly. It released Q4, but it's not actually available. Linus Tech Tips or whatever got one, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, is it released to basically
bots?
Bots, yeah, pretty much. That's the problem. And so, yeah, I feel like, man, if you get your hands on a freaking new computer with 32 gigs of RAM at a minimum and a freaking amazing processor and GPU like that, shoot, I'm too impatient, dude.
I've been waiting for so long.
I know, for a girl like you.
Yeah.
So it's like also at Gamescom they announced like, hey, here's all these titles that are going to have DLSS. I was like, oh yeah, some of those look like games I play. I can't use DLSS because I'm on 1080.
Yeah.
Why?
It is sad because Brian is the first one here that upgraded and is the last one to get an upgrade.
It's true.
Do you want us to put your wife under the ground? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Blink.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah. Do you want us to kill your wife?
No.
Oh, my bad.
You misinterpreted the fact that you love her.
Right.
Yeah.
You thought that meant something else.
Saints Row. Let's talk about that quickly. I guess
they showed a new Saints
Row.
It's like a reboot or something.
So tired of Saints Row and GTA and all that crap.
No, it's funny because it's self-aware. Shut up.
Yeah, although some people are crying that it looks like it's still self-aware. Because I guess people wanted just a straight-up GTA clone. The first two were the best. Nah, they sucked. They were GTA clones that weren't as good.
No, it was funny because they were GTA clones. Don't you get it? Aren't you smart enough?
But, yeah, I mean, I didn't play... What did they have? They had Saints Row... I played Saints Row 3. That was the last one I played. Like, they had 4? Was it even called 4? They had some expansion pack called, like, Gat Out of Hell, but I feel like that was an expansion pack for the other one that was, like, superhero stuff. I can't remember what that one was called, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had that Agents of Mayhem or whatever. That was the same people. That's why I'm like, oh, is this going to be bad? Nobody liked that game. That game was immediately $2 to purchase. It was crazy how fast that game dropped in price.
I think it was Saints Row 4 or whatever. I was always tempted to buy, and I was just like, nope, don't do it. You don't like it. You know you don't like it. You don't like this. You don't like GTA. You don't like open world. You don't like games.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, some of what they showed looked cool, I guess. I mean, like, neat, but yeah, I gotta wait until I see more how it is. I mean, yeah, I can use a dumb GTA, but I don't know, not on PC, because they're gonna be an Epic exclusive on PC for a while.
Dokev.
Oh, yeah. Did you see any of this, Gabe? I mean, not Gabe. Josh?
Gabe. No.
I did not.
Oh. I think you should watch it, Gary. I think you should watch it for the visuals. Like,
yeah.
It's so weird. It's from Pearl Abyss. They're the people who did Black Desert Online, and they're doing that Crimson Desert game. And it's like, y'all are doing.
I'm not logging in for my dailies, Brian.
No, I know. I'm not asking you to do that. But
okay, all right.
But I think you should watch this trailer because, like, it's weird. They have like the most cartoony looking characters, but they're also super realistic. The environments look amazing. It's like it just looks like it has everything. I don't know. I think it's like a monster hunting game, like not Monster Hunter, but like Pokemon.
I'm putting it in my search bar right now.
Pokemon style monster hunting, like catching monsters.
Okay.
And like it just the visuals look insane. Like I don't know if the game will be any good, but just watch the trailer because it looks nuts.
All right, I got to pull it up. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Okay. You should watch it too, Josh.
9 to 5. I guess that's the name of a game that's maybe Rainbow Six Siege like.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I was.
So it has like poltergeist characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's got poltergeist characters. You got the little girl with the TV. That's her special ability. You got God, I can't remember his name. Was it Craig T. Nelson?
Craig T. Nelson. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Coach.
He was in Exorcist, right?
Yeah.
He was the dad, right? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever actually sat down and watched all of Exorcist, honestly.
Same.
But yeah, I mean, what?
Exorcist. My bad.
Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
No, wait, Poltergeist. Yeah. I was gonna say that's what got me. I was like, Exorcist. I'm like, that's not it. And then I was like, no, it is it.
Yeah.
My brain's broken.
But yeah, I mean, this looked like a Rainbow Six Siege style game, and I kind of want that, but not in Siege because Siege sucks. But I got word from one of our friends that maybe that game's not very good. That 9 to 5 game. I guess he played it in some kind of a test.
Oh, that's that game Money played.
Yeah, and
gotcha.
And yeah, he said that they could turn it around, but what he played, it was
and Money plays Tarkov all the time. So he's very generous with like.
Maybe that's why he didn't like it, is you can't. There's not a button for checking how much ammo's in your magazine versus how much is in if you have a bullet chamber.
He didn't like it because it wouldn't allow you to map different things to every key on your keyboard.
Yeah, but I don't know. Visually, it looks decent.
Yeah,
which is more than I can say for freaking Rainbow Six Siege. Granted, that game is
it looks
5
pretty
years
good
old.
Now. It looks pretty good now.
Yeah, 5 years old.
Yeah.
6 years old?
It's very old.
It's old as hell. 5 or 6. Yeah.
All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah, this is that neat-looking game from the people who made Streets of Rage 4. This looks like the old school beat-em-up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and they showed people playing, or that you can play as April O'Neil, and she's basically Chun-Li. She's doing like freaking air kicks up into the air.
April didn't fight, did she? She never fought.
No. Yeah. I mean, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't remember her fighting. But so hopefully Splinter will be freaking playable too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. But it looks neat. I miss those games. I'm gonna be terrible at them. I've never been good at a beat 'em up like Double Dragon or any of those. I've never been one that was very good, but they're still fun. Just like Scott Pilgrim. The Scott Pilgrim game was fun. I was terrible at it, but it was fun.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I love those style of games. They look so great. They're like classic. They don't age really. You look at it, you go, oh, it's clearly a dated look.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's you can play those forever.
Yeah.
I love it.
For sure.
So let's see. Gossip Girl hiatus. I thought we talked about this. Is this another hiatus?
No, I don't think. I think we talked about it on PUBG last week after the podcast,
okay, gotcha.
and
Yeah, kill me now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
last week there was no new episode of Gossip Girl.
Yikes!
And then this week, and I was sitting there, I was searching, I was like, why? And Morgan was like, maybe it doesn't come on Thursdays. I'm like, no, it comes on Thursdays. I know what time it comes on. We've been watching
I know
it
what
every
time
week.
Gossip Girl comes on.
I've been watching it every week.
Morgan, come on.
And so I looked it up, and at first it was just like, oh, it's they split it up so that they can finish the last part of it or something. I don't know. And then it's like, we don't know. And then I searched for it like the next day. I was like, yeah, it's not coming back until November. No date, just November. It could be the end of November.
Horrifying.
I could be sitting there on Thanksgiving Day watching Gossip Girl. That's late freaking November. And you left me on the biggest cliffhanger ever.
There was an MMF threesome.
Yeah.
All right? You can't just leave us on that without the money shot.
Well, I was talking more about the boy-on-boy stuff. Isn't that where it is?
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
That was a cliffhanger, man.
That was a super clip. Yeah, where's the rest of that clip? Are we going to see more? Come on, show me. What's it called? I'm without words. Like, how am I going to survive without Gossip Girl? And I don't know how I've been doing it this far.
I just don't understand. I can understand shows needing a break back whenever they were all like 25 episodes.
Yeah.
You've ran 6 episodes out of like 10, probably.
For some reason, Rick and Morty has done this too. Like, I think they're like, hey, the finale is going to be in like a month and a half. I'm like, wait, why? Well, what is the point of this?
Yeah, just especially with Rick and Morty. Those are like 10-minute episodes. Just put out 500 of them. They're great. Have the freaking belching. That's all I want. I want
Gossip
more
Girl
Mr.
just,
Mr.
like,
Meeseeks.
It got its like momentum too.
I know
that's
what sucks.
The first like
so bad.
2 episodes, 3 episodes, I was just like, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna keep watching it, and then it was just took off. I'm like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember early on you guys were like, yeah, there's something there, but it's you know.
And then episode 6 was just like, whoa, this is amazing.
I was gonna say, last time y'all talked about it, it was just like, wow, and you guys were like,
and then we're like, I hate Zoya, and I love Max.
Yeah.
And
very, very goofy.
And then now there's just it's never gonna come back.
What about Rafa? Is he gonna take down Gossip Girl? He knows too much? Like, oh man.
Exactly. Love it. Exactly. It is too much, and I honestly don't think I can wait until November. I don't think I can.
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, hey, listen. Josh Schwartz apparently lives in my vicinity. Apparently, he's a neighbor.
I don't know who that is.
Josh Schwartz is the creator of the OC and Gossip Girl, and
I don't know, I thought he just misspoke and meant Jason
Savage.
Schwartz.
Yeah, I mean he's basically best friends with Jason Schwartz. Think about it like that.
Mr. California himself.
Yeah, and he's one of the head writers on this reboot. He's not like the head writer, but he was in the original show, but he's basically handed it off to somebody else. But he is writing multiple episodes. So I will find this man. I will walk the streets of California.
What happens in episode 7?
Josh, am I wrong on this? I don't remember if we've talked about this before, but Jason Schwartz did do the drums for Phantom Planet, right?
He was the drummer. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And he was definitely on California. Yeah, he did leave. I couldn't
remember if it was one of those things where he was. I remembered him being in Phantom Planet, but he had left the band when California came out.
He was definitely in the music video.
Okay,
Isn't he one of those cases where it's like nepotism? Like, I still like him, but
probably.
I feel like he was one of those people who was unknown in Rushmore, but then later on it's like, no, actually he's such and such's son or something.
He's some producer's son.
Yeah,
I could see it.
Yeah, I could see it too, but he's awesome.
I'll look it up.
Jason Schwartz, Schwartzman, if you're listening, because I know you are, find Josh Schwartz. Whose name is Schwartz? Wait.
I think you're right. I think you had it right.
Yeah, Schwartzman is Rushmore, man.
Jason
Schwartzman and then Josh Schwartz.
Wow.
Okay,
their names are
I
amazing.
even said it wrong just a second ago when I asked you about Phantom Planet.
Josh
Schwartz.
Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah, I thought it was Schwartzman, but then I was like,
you're just gonna let us go on with it.
I mean, I said Schwartz also. I said Jason Schwartz first.
No, it is Jason Schwartzman and Josh Schwartz.
His mother is Talia Shire.
Oh, Talia Shire from Rocky.
Yeah, and then her siblings are the Coppolas.
His
Whoa,
mom
what?
is Adrian. His mom is Adrian.
Yeah, I guess so.
What?
Yeah.
The F?
I just looked it up. I don't know.
She was in The Godfather. He's Hollywood royalty.
And she was in The Godfather because she's apparently the sister of the Coppolas, Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh my God! Wow, you're right. Oh wow.
Okay,
How they all
y'all
tie into Kevin Bacon.
y'all have to watch this on YouTube because Josh's reaction just now was just
Yeah.
the
Like
most
he's literally like
like it all just hit him.
He's verklempt.
Wait,
right now.
hold on. So that means he's like a cousin or whatever of Sofia Coppola.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nick Cage, isn't Nick Cage just a Coppola or
Is he
related to them?
Coppola?
I think he's
No!
related.
Yes, he is related to them. I think.
I'll look it up, but yeah, I believe he is.
How do I like
You get
date
live-
one
you
of their
get
daughters?
Live 6 degrees of bacon.
Yeah.
How do I date one of their daughters and go to their Thanksgiving? Because I need to. Because Sofia Coppola is married to Thomas. What's his name? Is it Mars? No, not Thomas Mars.
Nicolas Cage's name is Nicholas Kim Coppola. He's got Kim as his middle name. Yeah, his parent is August Coppola. I don't know who that is, but he's some Coppola.
Yes. Okay, so
Bryce-
Sofia
Bryce.
Coppola is married to Thomas Mars, who's the lead singer of Phoenix.
So yeah,
one of my favorite bands.
Nicolas Cage's dad or his aunt is Talia Shire, and his uncle is Francis Ford Coppola. So yeah, I guess he is cousins with Jason Schwartzman.
So Francis Ford Coppola makes overrated movies.
Yeah.
And Nicolas Cage is a very bad actor.
Yeah,
I see the familial ties now.
and Talia Shire's not very good
Marie
either.
Antoinette
but
is
still.
such a good movie. That's a Sofia
She's
Coppola
Adrian.
movie.
Yeah, everything about the Rocky movies are bad. Every one of them.
Whoa, whoa.
You're about to.
Except
I
for,
cannot
Come out
handle
of
the
the
pace of this
grave.
conversation.
except for Thunder
I can-
Lips
yeah.
or whatever.
Dude,
Brother.
you will rise from the dead.
Does he love Rocky as much as he loves?
Dude, he loves Creed, bro.
I don't. I mean, granted, I have not seen Creed or Creed 2 or Rocky
What
Balboa.
are you talking about? Those are the best ones, basically. Yes.
Except Creed 2, but it's still pretty okay.
Creed 2's not great, but
No,
It's
Rocky
alright.
4 is the best
but
one.
Sylvester's great in Rocky 2 or Creed 2.
He is. No,
It's very
Rocky
good.
Balboa is what brought the whole thing back around. How have you not seen
Yeah.
Rocky Balboa?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to watch something with Milo Vitamiglione in it.
What are you talking about? Don't you love that show?
Except for
You
Gil-
sure
Gilmore
were a Gilmore
Girls.
Girls guy.
Yeah.
You were a Gilmore guy, yeah. One of my favorite thing. Okay, so when we were doing the wedding podcast, we were looking up names, and there's a podcast called Gilmore Guys, where it's two friends just watching all of Gilmore Girls. And I've always regretted not coming up with that idea.
See,
of
and
just,
I've thought
like-
about I've known about that because I think they were also in the like reboot or reunion 4-episode.
The Gilmore
reunion.
Guys were?
They were in like the background or something. And
Oh,
I've
it's
thought,
so
and I've
cool.
thought about just having. It's probably already a thing, but Gossip Guys. It's just us talking about Gossip.
Yeah,
Gossip Girl.
Guys.
But Gary's got to be in because he'll be the fresh person who's never seen any Gossip Girl, and he can just watch
Right.
all of
I'll
Gossip
be the
Girl.
guy holding my head like Josh is right now about all these tie-ins. I'll be like,
Yeah.
what?
Chuck Bass.
Sebastian
What's going
Stan
on?
was in this. Oh my God, he has a freaking
Yeah.
dick. Oh my God.
Jason Schwartzman. Yeah, give me Josh Schwartz's digits so that way I can watch the newer episodes of Gossip Girl now. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jason.
I just feel like it's
I won't leak
weird,
them, I promise.
like a family reunion where it's just like, "Hey, what's up, cuz?" And that's Nicolas Cage talking to Jason Schwartzman. It's like, what?
And
Y'all are cousins?
even though Jason Schwartzman hasn't been in that much stuff, he's still like, who are you?
and he's like
Nick
40
Cage.
years younger than.
Yeah.
I know he's not that much younger, but he is.
No,
I mean,
he's
he is-
he's probably like maybe 10, honestly. He's not that much younger, I guarantee you.
I'm trying to think of.
Look it up. Look it up, dude. Let's get all this live information,
yeah,
dude.
Okay, well, just keep talking. Keep talking.
The one with all the information.
Yeah. Okay, Jason Schwartzman.
So, while he's looking that up, wanted to talk about, give a little update on Gabe.
Okay. What's going
Gabe has a job at
Oh.
UPS, as he calls it, FedEx. His FedEx is the actual place he's working, but he always tells me, he goes, yeah, whenever I go into UPS, I go, what? And
He
goes,
needs to stop calling it UPS.
yeah, I go, you're going to literally lose your job the first day. You're going to go in there and go like, or I said, actually, you're going to try to go for your orientation, and you're going to put into the GPS UPS and be late because you went to the wrong place.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm like, I don't either. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got a job at FedEx as a package handler. Part-time. He's going to be working midnight to like 5:30 in the morning. That was his choice. Actually, he wanted that schedule.
Yeah,
and I think it's a good schedule for him. Yeah, because you get if 5 hours about max is what he'll be working. So, you know, that's kind of like he already doesn't wake up earlier than about noon anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, he'll be able to sleep in. He'll basically be able to have time on both sides of his day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always nice. And plus, the traffic will be non-existent.
Yeah, that's where
going to work and coming from work.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
crazy.
My boy's
I
gonna
didn't
be.
even know he was applying for anything.
Yeah, he was trying because the school thing didn't happen because it was a whole cluster F. My wife and him tried to go sort it out Monday, and it just so it's like, all right, dude. Well, you can't just
sit around,
not do anything. Yeah, and so.
Are you sure I can't just not do anything though? Are you sure, Dad?
I don't know that you can. You might be able to, but he for sure cannot. Yeah, no, he definitely cannot because he's too much like his father, which he likes way too many things.
Yeah, you've seen the story play out, you know?
Yeah, I can't support all of that. So, yeah, he's got that.
Good job, Gabe. Good job.
Yeah, very good job. I'm very, very happy for him. Hopefully he holds it together. He's already like going like, yeah, I'm just going to pay off some stuff. Basically pay us back, pay off some of his debts with us.
Yeah.
And
he's paying that back for a while.
Is he gonna pay me for buying him GTA 5 that he said he was gonna play but hasn't touched? Is he gonna
I don't know.
pay me back
question,
for
honestly.
that? Because I asked him before I purchased it as a gift. I said, "You're gonna play this, right?" And he said, "Oh, for sure." I said, "Okay." And then he played it that one night and was like, "I don't know, I couldn't get the FPS right."
Okay, well there you go. He seemed like he held up his end of the bargain.
No,
I don't know what else you want?
No. I said, "Are you gonna actually play this often?"
And he did. You said he
No, I
played
said
it one
often.
time.
I said often.
Oh, okay.
There was definitely.
So, the next little topic here is
real quick.
Okay.
I just want to interject. Nicolas Cage is 16 years older than Jason Schwartzman.
Okay, so that's I was right.
Yeah. I mean, not right. You said 10 years. You said 10 years.
I priced
You
right
said 10 years.
Yeah, I did it. I did it good.
You said 10
I did it real well.
Alia Shire.
So, I think I mentioned last time that I'd gotten some Nike Dunks on a little, like, basically I got exclusive access, and
Yeah.
I had some offers for them and stuff. Anyway, ended up trading them. I think I told the deal. I traded them for some Yeezy foam runners, basically Yeezy Crocs, and $300. So basically, I got these foam runners for free, and I'm a positive $100 after the deal.
That's nuts.
And I'm wearing them right now.
Shoe people are
And
stupid.
let me just tell you, these things are the best shoe you can ever own.
Now they're Crocs. You just said they're Crocs.
I know.
Just because they got Ye's name on it, King Ye.
People have been saying how comfortable they are.
Yeah. Same with Crocs.
Even when I slipped my feet, but I'm not doing that. I slipped my feet into them. Oh my gosh, dude! And I was gonna wear them with socks initially, and I wore them to work yesterday. Yeah, am I a little embarrassed going out in public? Yeah. Do they look ridiculous? Yeah. Are they the most comfortable shoe I've ever set my foot in? Yes, of course. I went to the post office this morning in them.
Yeah.
It was like, these are the ultimate, like, throw them on and get about your day kind of shoe, man. And because I can just wash them off too. It's like if I get my feet get them all funky.
Yeah.
No big deal, baby. Throw them in the sink. Wash them up with some soap and water. Boom, done. Good. I love it. I want to buy these for everybody I know. If I can hit like a bunch for retail, I just want to dole these things out to everybody. If I were rich, everybody would have these for Christmas. I'm not even joking. Josh would get a pair. DQ would get 2 pairs.
Wow.
Just because I want him to look even more ridiculous in multiple pairs. But Brian would get a pair. Everybody get a pair, dude.
Wow.
They're the best.
I think that's a good transition for just hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/2Pete, so we can all get some of these whatever yay crocs.
Yeah, Gary's life has never been more improved in a single moment than when he got these shoes.
Dude,
there's a different person I'm talking to right now.
You are totally correct. I feel full of vim and vigor.
Feel 10 feet tall, as big as an ox.
10 feet tall and strong as an ox. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're really great. I love it. So anyway, there's that, and unfortunately, it doesn't help. It doesn't aid me in the frequent stomach aches I have been having lately. One of which is happening right now. And then we will finish with the crazy Calzoney. Little Caesars did it again. Okay, guys. They turned the pizza world upside down. They got in the lab. They got their little Caesar, scientist caps on, and they were just like, guys, we got to buckle down. They got their beakers out and their lab coats, and they just went to work. And honestly, they created what I anticipate to be manna from heaven. This is what I think the Israelites were eating all those many years in the desert.
Yeah.
It was calzones.
Now, here's where I'm gonna shock you, dude. I had one last night. Crazy calzone. Yeah, I had a crazy calzone last night.
Go on.
It is tasty. I would still rather get an EMB personally.
Oh my god.
There's just in the calzone part. There's some times where it's just like that cheese it was too much for me almost. I know I never thought I would say too much cheese. Yeah,
that's dumb. That's real dumb.
But there was just parts where it felt like, I don't know, like a cheese monster did something to me into my mouth, and I did not. And I was just
we're talking about Gossip Girl. Yeah, let's do it.
There were times, but it was tasty, they put some thick freaking pepperonis in there too.
Yeah, they put pepperoni logs basically.
Yeah, they're thick, buddy. But like I say, there's just some bites where it's just like that cheese was just hitting me wrong.
See,
all wrong.
So I've had it twice now.
Oh.
The first time, it was the most perfect thing I'd ever eaten. It tasted exactly like I had hoped it would.
Yeah.
Because I got it fresh out of the oven too. I walked into the Little Caesars. I ordered on the app. Obviously, because I'm a fat guy, so I got a Little Caesars app.
Yeah.
And I ordered it. I go in. It's just me gonna eat this thing like at lunchtime at work. And because it's a whole pizza, it's a large pizza, folded over and stuff. And I go in there, and they're like, "Hey, what we can help you with?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just waiting on my calzone." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool, it's almost done." I was like, "Cool, no problem."
Also,
this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted anyway. Go
real
ahead.
Quick, I want to say, also the Little Caesars we got it from didn't do a great job of cutting it. So at first, like getting the pieces separated was a pain. Like it was weird to handle. And I just wanted to say that might have affected the score a little bit.
That's always an issue for sure.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is the problem. So when I went in there, and then I watched them transfer it from the pan to the box, and she cuts it, and the lady, I guess it's like a kind of a garlic butter or whatever. She squirts, she's like all over the calzone parts. Like I'm talking drenched it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I throw it in the car. I take I open the box lid. That way the air conditioner can blow on this thing because I'm ready to tear this thing up when I get home or get to work. I'm like, let's cool this baby off a little bit. Yeah. Obviously, don't need a repeat of the burgle situation.
Yeah.
So.
And pizza's the worst thing to do that with. Just cheese just on your chin.
Oh man, yeah, it's molten lava. Yeah. So then I get it over to work there, and I'm sitting in the car like. It was honestly, and I felt very embarrassed. It was the saddest thing you could imagine. I'm sitting there in my front seat, just like pizza box above me, trying not to get it on my shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, basically, I look like Kramer with the Kenny Rogers Roasters or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what I look like. And I ate 4 slices, which is half of it. And I let it sit in the hot car for the remainder of the day. And basically it ruined it, and that bummed me out because that was the best one. So then the last night I got one, trying to relive that glory. Two of my coworkers, they went and tried it yesterday too, and they were both giving me the like thumbs up. They're like, "This thing is amazing."
Yeah.
But mine actually last night was not as good because I feel like it had way more red sauce than it needed. Because I don't know, like it was just.
I feel like the cheese on mine was too much. Like I would have preferred.
No, the cheese was never an issue for me.
Maybe you didn't get.
I wanted it to because it has that garlic sauce on it. That's what I want. I want more of that and less of the red sauce.
Yeah.
But either way, still very good. We did have the most
tasty.
slapping crazy bread last night, though.
Oh, see, I had some disappointing crazy bread. Yes.
Oh, you got the combo, the family meal?
I don't know. Morgan picked it up and like.
Oh man.
I don't know. It's just like it felt like that was stale. the pizza was fresh for sure. The pizza. Was fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
all
good.
in all, man, they've done it. They've done it, man.
I will say that you probably don't have experience. I don't have much experience in this, but I did reheat a Little Caesars calzone.
Air fryer?
No, just in the microwave, and it actually reheats pretty decently.
Yeah, it does. I did reheat a piece last night.
Usually with a Little Caesars, I'm just like, this thing's not gonna last. This thing's not gonna last.
And
so I'll eat.
I will say, in direct competition with the crazy calzone, Gabe he had seen a recipe. You know, he's always trying to eat better and stuff, and so he'd seen a keto recipe for a pizza.
Yeah.
And he had told me about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting, And then he made it yesterday while I was at work, and
but he hates pizza, though.
Him and Yvette, huh?
So, but he hates pizza.
I know, but that's what he said. It's his claim, but they were talking about like, oh yeah, so we did this, we did that. I'm like, oh wow, okay. And then I was like, wait, what? You said, and because I'd forgotten he told me about how the crust was made. So anyway, I tried this pizza. It slapped. It was like I told him easily probably an 8 out of 10 on flavor. Like it's not, you're not gonna go like, oh, this is like a good representation of like a Pizza Hut pizza or whatever your favorite pizza place is. It's not gonna be a representation of that.
Right.
It's probably not gonna beat that just because obviously that's got a lot more going for it with dough and all that stuff. But there's no breading in it at all.
Yeah.
What he did was he got ground chicken, and that's what the crust is.
What?
Yeah, they like mixed ground chicken with egg and seasoning and all that stuff, Parmesan,
well, that sounds
and then lay it out and then bake it in the oven. They bake the entire thing, and I'm not even joking. It looks like a pizza. It looks like a thin crust pizza.
Send that recipe over, man.
Send the recipe over, he said.
Yeah.
And it was tasty, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if you could eat that like every day, and what was the carb, Gabe? I mean the protein. 130 grams for the whole thing.
Woo.
Dude.
That's almost my entire day.
Crushing it with the protein intake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And no bread.
I was going to say that speaking of Little Caesars, I am reminded of a TikTok I saw that basically was trashing all over Little Caesars, and I had to comment because it pisses me off, honestly.
Sure, it makes me mad.
Because basically it's like, oh, you got $5 pizza, that must be a real piece of trash. It's like, it's hot and it's ready. But is it any good? And it's like, it's hot and it's ready. It's like, well, I'll just go to Domino's. Oh yeah, Domino's is just the pinnacle of quality. They have $6 pizzas. Oh, $5 is too cheap. You can't have good ingredients with $5, but a $6 Domino's it's this big is somehow the best thing on earth.
Hey, that's the same size as the
Domino's sucks.
I'm getting scared.
It's better than Pizza Hut. It's better than
Pizza Hut.
He's very
But
mad.
honestly, it pisses me off. An EMB is better than most like chain pizzas. It is.
I will say my coworker Cameron, you would love him, Brian, on this because we were talking, and Cameron's a guy. He's a lot like myself. He has an elevated palate. And he likes to go to the finer places in life, right? And he grew up rich, so I don't understand this life.
Yeah.
And so he's been to like fine Japanese steakhouses and things like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's nothing for him to be like, oh, of course, a Wagyu A1 beef.
Of course.
Yeah. It's not all it's cut up to be. It's like, oh, okay, well, I don't know. But
I'll never know.
He was like, we were talking about these pizzas yesterday. This is before he had tried the calzone last night. And he's been doing a keto diet and stuff like that during the week.
It's a good time to break it.
Yeah, that's what he broke it with last night. Yeah, exactly. And he was like, Little Caesars gets a lot of hate, but like when they're like at their best, it stands with. I'm like, yep, I agreed. I was like, my brother would be loving this conversation right now.
I am like it. Like, yeah, you can get a bad pizza from there. You can get a bad pizza from Domino's.
Sure,
Hey, any pizza you get from Domino's isn't very good. It's there because it's cheap. It's there because it's cheap.
Let's not have Domino's slander.
Obviously, Pizza Hut's the worst, but like, the only one, and this brings to point people who hate Papa John's. I don't understand it. Like, no, I'm not from New York, so I got a New York slice, just cheese. DQ's favorite. It's flimsy and trash. Now, a deep dish from Chicago does sound like it'd be amazing. Like, yeah, okay, I get a pizza lasagna. Sounds great to me. I haven't had those, though. But just for chain restaurant, I'm just talking chain restaurant, Papa John's, especially with the stuffed crust, that's freaking goated. It's yeeted, whatever. It's all the good stuff. And then in second place is a top-tier EMB. They're just so good.
They're very good. They are very, very good.
But you had a similar experience with your Crazy Calzoney that I had with the Chiking chicken sandwich. I had a second.
Yes, your Chiking update.
Yeah, I had a second one. It was still very good, but it was not nearly as good as that first one. Like, it wasn't as crispy. Like, that first one was just like, it was everything I wanted in that second.
Yeah.
And then the second one was just like, yeah, it's still good, but, you know. And my wife tried a bite. She's like, yeah, that's good. I'm like, this isn't even the best one. That's the problem with this. Is this isn't even the pinnacle of what these things can be. And it was from the same Burger King around the same time, I feel like. But I'll try it again. I mean, it's still, like I say, tasty. It was very tasty, but just not as good.
Interesting.
But, yeah. Have you still not tried a Chiking?
I still have not tried the Chiking. Well, no, like I say, I did try it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Gabe
right.
gave me a bite of it.
But spicy. You got to have a spicy Chiking, though.
Yeah, he almost got the spicy last night and opted to go for the, what was it, garlic bacon?
What?
Yeah, so he was a little underwhelmed with the garlic bacon king situation. But, well, that wraps up this episode of Two Pete's. Got some heated topics there at the end, man.
I mean,
everybody go buy you a Crazy Calzoney from Little Caesars and walk into the building wearing your Yeezy foam runners because they're the most comfortable shoes ever.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's it. And then, yeah, if you hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/2peats, and you really, really hit us hard,
I'll actually...
maybe we'll be able to afford to give everybody Yeezy foam runners.
And I've started to... I put in new tiers. The $1 tier will get you what you've already gotten, essentially. Except now there's a Discord. We have a Discord. I've been trying to get that set up.
Which we're weirdly not doing the podcast in right now.
Yeah, because Josh didn't join it, and he's like, maybe I should. Anyway, so we got that going. And then there's
it's so popping over on the Two Pete's Discord that even one of the contributors doesn't know if he should join it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't get in. People like, no, man. Hey, a lot of people's girlfriends are in that Discord.
It is probably weird if you don't immediately accept an invite. It probably is like, where did that go? I don't know.
That's the thing. That's what happened.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I got it while I was at work, and I was like, okay, where did it go now?
Exactly.
And then the $5 tier, you can be watching us record these live. I'm live streaming this right now to all 0 people.
Could see my face.
And
you can see Josh live react.
Yeah. You can see Gary's avatar light up as he talks.
And you could also see me for 20 minutes before y'all join, just sitting there like watching YouTube videos because I was just like, well,
last
this is
week
up.
When Brian was the late one.
That's true. And then sitting there at 11, literally at 11 o'clock, just waiting to send that text of y'all are late. Just like, oh. And then it hit 11:01. I was like, man, send. And then Josh was in here 2 minutes later, and you were in here like 500 minutes later.
Yeah, I was in here quite a bit later.
Yeah. But
so
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, patreon.com/2peats, man. Let's do it. Share it, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Thanks for listening, everybody. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Later.
Bye.